Microsoft bought Bethesda, Xbox One X sales skyrocket, and Amazon announced their own cloud gaming service. Hi, I'm James, and welcome to this week's Gaming News Recap. Microsoft shook the gaming industry and community to its core when they announced that they just bought ZeniMax Media, the parent company of Bethesda Softworks, for a cool $7.5 billion. The move grows the number of Xbox in-house studios to 23. Microsoft has told in an interview with CNET that Bethesda Softworks will retain a great deal of autonomy. The developer will become a new Microsoft division rather than getting absorbed into the existing company structure. This also means that Bethesda games will not become Xbox exclusives. The only big difference is going to be the fact that all Bethesda games will now also launch as a part of Xbox Game Pass. Head of Xbox, Phil Spencer, also confirmed that they will honor commitments that were made before the acquisition, so Deathloop and Ghostwire Tokyo will launch as a PlayStation 5 timed exclusive. Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella told in an interview with CNET that Microsoft is always on the lookout to buy other studios or publishers, so maybe ZeniMax and Bethesda won't be the only Microsoft acquisition this year. In other Xbox news, Microsoft has announced the pricing of the Xbox Series X and S expansion cards. And, well, they're pretty expensive. The 1TB expansion card made by Seagate will set you back a massive €250 or $220. And that's almost as much as the Xbox Series S console on its own. And for that console, you'll probably need the expansion cards pretty fast, since the Series S only has a 512GB SSD for storage. Now, you will still be able to hook up an external hard drive via USB, but that drive will not be able to run Xbox Series X or Series S games, only backwards compatible Xbox One, Xbox 360, or games from the original Xbox. The sales of the Xbox One X has skyrocketed last week on online retailers like Amazon. The console saw sales boosts of over 700% as soon as the pre-orders for the new Xbox Series X and Series S went online. And that is leading us to believe the boost in sales is because of customers getting confused by the Xbox console's naming scheme. To add to that, Amazon isn't helping much by showing Xbox One X consoles when you search for Xbox Series X, and you'll get a lot of less tech-savvy people buying the wrong console. The silver lining in all of this is that Amazon has already promised full refunds for those who accidentally pre-ordered the wrong console. But Microsoft, maybe for the next generation, go for a less confusing name. Will you, please? Bad news for those who own Marvel's Spider-Man on PlayStation 4 and wanting to replay the enhanced game on PlayStation 5 for no extra fee, because Sony has confirmed that the game will not receive a free next-gen upgrade. Sony also confirmed that the original Spider-Man game will not be receiving a standalone release on the PlayStation 5. The remastered version will only be playable for those who buy the Ultimate Edition of Spider-Man Miles Morales. But it kinda gets worse, because Sony also made it clear that Spider-Man save files from the PlayStation 4 will not be transferable to the PlayStation 5 remastered version of the game. So if you are planning to play the game again on PlayStation 5, be ready to start all over again. Amazon has unveiled their cloud gaming service called Luna, which will use the Amazon Web Services as its backbone. Luna will be playable on PC, Mac, Amazon's own Fire TV devices, as well as on iPhone and iPad through web apps. There is also coming an Android version of the service soon. Amazon Luna currently offers Resident Evil 7, Control, A Plague Tale: Innocence, The Surge 2, and a few more games in its Luna Plus channel, with a second Ubisoft-themed channel coming soon. The cloud gaming service is currently in early access and only available in the US, and a subscription to the service costs $6 per month. If you live in the US and want to give the service a try, you can sign up right now. And a bit of rumor now. The Mass Effect Trilogy Remastered bundle that, according to some business insiders, would have launched in October has been delayed to early 2021. The delay is, again according to these insiders, the result of the original Mass Effect game not living up to the quality of the other two games. They go on to say that based on the graphical and gameplay differences between Mass Effect and Mass Effect 2, releasing the bundle without paying ample attention to the original game's mechanics and visuals would make a poor first impression for new players. EA seems not to have plans to include the multiplayer from Mass Effect 3 into the bundle, but it will include all the DLC of all the three games. Now, EA nor BioWare have publicly reacted to these rumors, so do take all of this with a grain of salt. And that's all the news I've got for you this week. And I know this was a quickie, but there wasn't so much news to begin with, and I only selected the most important news anyway. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons. It does help more than you think. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.